Pryde's pics are spoiler heavy. Consider yourself warned. Next up is Uncanny X-Force number 1. Since the Avengers vs. the X-Men debacle and everything gone to shit, everyone's building new teams, and this is a new team as well. It's got Storm with the Mohawk, Psylocke, it's got Puck, Little Munchkin, Midget, whatever, Little Person. He's got a molestache, so I can't take him that seriously. And Phantom X. But Phantom X has had a situation. See, he had 3 brains in his head for some reason, and now they have been imbued into bodies. So now there are 3 bodies out there. There's Phantom X, there's Cluster, a female clone of him, and there's an evil twin floating around we haven't seen yet. We'll get back to that. Storm and Psylocke go to hunt down Spiral. She's made her own bar where she runs around dancing, and she's like a total goddess at the bar, and, you know, people have to, like, see the secret word to get in and shit. Get in there, and there's some sort of hive mentality going on in all the groups of people out there. And it turns out when Storm finds a little girl in the back room to rescue, the little girl's like, "Oh, you're hurting Spiral!" And then suddenly the hive mentality attacks. So the little girl is not as innocent as you think. They're never as innocent as you think. Psylocke goes off the reservation and just starts fucking up Spiral. They're fist fighting and fucking shit up, and everybody's just not knowing what the hell's going on. Cuts to, from that, Bishop just appears out of nowhere, and he's like, "I'm back." So God knows where the fuck Bishop's been. Motherfucker's back. I thought we got rid of him. He's back. And it ends with Phantom X and Cluster running around, doing stuff together, and then at the end, they turn around and fucking make out. He just made out with his own clone. It's like his sister, but not his sister because it's really himself. Is that the most vain person in the world? I don't know. I guess some people think they're so hot they turn themselves on. I wonder what a man version of me would look like. I think he'd be like really skinny, kind of nerdy. He would not get girls, and he'd probably have a tiny penis, so I wouldn't want to make out with myself in man form. So Phantom X, good on you. I think that's the first time I've seen that in an X book. Pick it up, check out those parts of the book, especially the last page where he's making out with his chick that is himself, because that's kind of fucked up. Other than that, it's the beginning, so maybe wait for the trade. Let's see where this is going. I need more X-Men in my life. Hopefully, it'll be good. We're going to end this with Uncanny Avengers. I have issues 2 and 3 here. Basically, what's going on is Avalanche has attacked the city. He tore down this building. It's his terrible terrorist attack. And if the Phoenix Force fucking shit up under the X-Men's name didn't terrify humanity, Avalanche fucking shit up under a mutant name has totally done it. So you got Captain America and Wolverine, and they're just trying to manage the situation, trying to calm the people of the world. Captain America decides that his Uncanny Avengers team needs to be headed by Scott Summers' brother, Havoc. He's a pretty face, and his brother almost annihilated everyone. Good on you, Captain America. You picked your clone. He looks just like you. So Havoc is trying to be a leader, and Captain America calls him on his shit a few times, and he's like, "Let me be the leader, motherfucker." And they keep fighting. They're trying to pull people out of the rubble. Funny thing, Wolverine's like, "Oh, I smelled to see if there were survivors." And Cap's like, "So?" And he's like, "No." Wolverine can fucking smell survivors? I could get if he could smell like a body, like a person. But to tell if they're alive or dead just by your nose? Wolverine can cut hair. Wolverine can seduce women of another race. And now, Wolverine can smell survivors. There's an issue of, what is it, Savage Wolverine or something? Where he could look at a man and tell that his liver was lacerated. Are you fucking kidding me? What can't Wolverine do now? No wonder he's the fucking headmaster of a school, because he knows what's going on. He knows how to do everything. That pisses me off. Wolverine is not that great, guys. I'm sorry. Anybody that loves Wolverine, leave a little hate mail right below here, because I don't care. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Red Skull has kidnapped Scarlet Witch and Rogue and Xavier's body. He has cut Xavier's brain out of his body and somehow melded it with his own brain. So now Red Skull has telepathic powers. And he is controlling people. Rogue breaks loose, goes to find Scarlet Witch. Red Skull's already decided and taught her that his way's the right way. And the mutant race needs to be annihilated anyway, and they're just gonna kill everybody. And she's like, meh, I did it once. I could do it again. Why is she still out? Why isn't she in a prison somewhere or dead? I don't know, because the Red Skull is like, I'm gonna get my hands on her and utilize her. So she's this close to doing what he wants. Rogue pulls her, and right when they're about to leave, they find Xavier's body. And they're like, fuck this, not helping this guy, I'm out of here. Then he uses his telepathic powers, and he's like, you will beg. Next issue, issue 3, they show up where Wolverine and Captain America and Havoc are. They show up at this big scene of disaster, and they start fucking shit up. So the Uncanny Avengers are trying to save shit, and Red Skull's trying to just kill everybody. Thor shows up with his lightning, zaps Red Skull. Red Skull loses temporarily his telepathic powers, and Rogue, Scarlet Witch, who were under his power and fighting their own friends, are now free to be their own people. Then Red Skull goes after other folk. He's like, oh, I'm distracted, I'm gonna go this way. Thor runs into Honest John, who apparently is a mutant. Maybe he could be just a magical being that helps people see their idols and gives advice through a vision of them. Wolverine tries to stop him. The Goat-Faced Girl, the most unoriginal mutant name I've ever heard. She's a goat-faced girl, is what she is. Her little goat-faced eyes glow, and when she puts her gaze on you, you lose your mutant ability. So Wolverine has lost his ability to regenerate. And then Thor comes in, fucks his world up, and Wolverine is just obliterated, man. It ends with the Red Skull being like, you're all my bitches, and Thor's kneeling before him. He's got a god kneeling before him. Honestly, it's fucked up, but it's very interesting. So I say, pick up issues 1, 2, and 3, and catch up with me, and we will continue this. Maybe in a few weeks, continue with this, but definitely next week, we will continue with this. Check out my other YouTube videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'm sorry if my spoilers ruined your day.